Oh, it work. It work. Yes, it work. It work. It work. It work. All right, just like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. I'm super excited. Okay. Look, I've been trying to use the other camera, that rear facing camera, and no, no. Listen, y'all see these glasses, okay? I need to be able to see me. I can't see me in the rear face. And it just seems awkward. I've been trying to record y'all, trying to step up my game, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Achiba. Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Single Moms Conversations with Kina. Look at this here. Day one listeners, big up yourself. And to all of the new ladies that are here, thank you so much for being here. You could be any place else in the world, but you're here rocking with this OG. Y'all do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Okay, that way you'll be notified as to whenever your auntie is dropping another one. And yes, ladies, this video is for us and by us. I am a proud single mother, and so are you. I'm proud, y'all. Achieva. Y'all proud of everything that you do for our babies? That's right. That's right. And don't let nobody try to tell you anything else. You hear me? Okay. Be proud of who you are, right? And y'all know Auntie got a lot of nerve and a small budget. Okay, I got a lot of nerve and a small budget. I can't talk loud, y'all, because I'm in my room. I'm upstairs, and y'all know people in this house asleep, so I don't want to be loud and be rude. But hey, achieva. And let me just explain. It's early, and you're the first ladies that I'm speaking with today. So you're getting the Tony voice. Y'all know this voice. Who saw that catfish? Okay. Achieva. Y'all getting the deep Tony voice today. Okay. All right. It'll loosen up later once I'm talking. My vocal cords will loosen up. But listen, right now, you gets auntie like you gets auntie. Okay. Up here rocking my a man's shirt because I've been working out. My shoulders are off the chain right now. My shoulders are so broad that I can only fit a man's shirt. All of my shirts are tight because when I work out, the first thing that happens is the shoulders. It's the truth. And I've been using like the strength training, the bands and some weights. So my shoulders are like, girl, we not gonna fit. But I'm fidgeting down here because I got some notes. We're going to have a conversation today. I wanted to show the people on YouTube that your auntie is a deep thinker. And I have an intellectual side. I like to play around a lot, but I do have an intellectual side that's unbelievable. That's why I'm wearing the glasses today. Okay. You're getting a smart auntie today. How about that? How about that? Okay. Yes. Sometimes I rhyme slow. Sometimes I rhyme quick. You know what I'm saying? And you're getting the auntie that's intellectual today. I got water and I'm ready to go. And I need a second cup of decaffeinated coffee. Okay, but that's in the pot. That's in the pot. Now, I got notes, so I gotta read them. So I've been wearing glasses since I was 5 years old. I probably needed them before then. The biological parent, my biological parents' side of the family, everybody wears glasses. Everybody wears glasses. Isn't that something? What a trait. And two of my daughters wear glasses. Isn't that something? You'd be surprised what's genetic. My mother's side, they don't have this issue at all. So, yeah, I get this from them. Interesting. But anyway, we're going to have this conversation. I want to talk about you. I'm going to tell you my business. Y'all know how we do. Just like you go into your auntie's house. I want y'all to pretend y'all in my room right now and y'all sitting at the edge of my bed. Okay, achieva. All right, but we're going to get into this conversation. I'm going to be looking this way because I have to read, right? And I can't hold the microphone and read at the same time. I'm not ready for all of that. And I want you to be able to hear me because I can't talk loud. So let's get into this conversation. So I want to talk to you about stress and sleep and the stress sleep cycle, right? And why do you think Auntie want to talk to you about stress and sleep, right? And burnout. Sorry, I got to add that in there. We're going to talk about burnout too. But why y'all think I want to talk about it? Is it because I have nothing else to do? No, no. I want to talk to you about this because I've been there. Okay? I have been there where I'm sleeping and waking up tired, stressed out, burnt out, right? With little or no coping skills, right? To navigate me through the single motherhood thing. Yeah, yeah. Stressed out, burnt out. Okay. And everybody looking at me like, you had kids though. And I'm like, okay. But nobody understood that I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up to do all the work by myself, right? But you know what? We roll with the punches, we accept changes, we work with the formula, and we do what we got to do. And I speak my piece with my peeps. Can I talk to you? Because it's the truth. hmm It's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We get burnt all the way out. We do. And burnout, in my opinion, manifests in single mothers in different ways. You got the burnout where you're just tired, you're waking up tired, but you still coping, you know. And then you got another level of burnout when you barely combing your hair. You know, you slicking it back in that same ponytail, knowing good and well that ain't gonna help your edges, right? You got it in that one little ponytail. You ain't even wrapping no hair around it. You just putting it in that ponytail and you getting through. And you basically are just taking it day by day and you getting through, right? Yeah. Yeah. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm just taking it and pushing my hair back and just putting it in one and that's it. You know I need to do wash day. I know my hair need to be deep conditioned. I ain't got the energy or the strength to do it. I ain't got the money to go to the beautician. Child, did I call it a beautician? Y'all know I'm in the 50 Cent crew. Ain't got the money to go, get your hair done. Ain't got it. You the beautician. You the one who got to beautify yourself and make yourself feel good. But you don't have the strength to do it. There's levels to it. And then you got good old depression. You got depression, you got anxiety, you got all these other things, right? To me, that's all a part of burnout. Don't quote me though. Don't quote me though. Y'all look it up. Y'all know what I'm gonna tell you, right? But we gonna talk about it. People don't give any leeway to mothers who are burnt out. It's kind of like you want to have a baby. They ain't never gonna look for other parent. They ain't gonna even be like, wow, I just wish he was helping you. No. Same drama. Do what? Blame mama. Same drama. We gonna blame mama. Mama gonna get the blame, honey. You gonna catch it in the jugular. They gonna get you. It's gonna be all your fault. Everything is always all your fault. Always all your fault. Yeah, it's the truth. This is what society does, right? And a lot of times, single mothers find themselves isolated. They don't have nobody to talk to, right? And sometimes we do have people to talk to. We talk too much. Now they tired of hearing your story, right? They're like, girl, put on your big woman underwear and just keep it going. Put an S on your chest, my G, and just keep it going. And I get it. I understand. But we get burnt out. You burnt out. You ain't no S. Ain't no big girl drawers to put on, right? You just out here doing what you got to do. Winging it, spiraling. It is what it is. It is what it is. But it doesn't have to be this way. It don't. It really doesn't. I've been there where I was spiraling. I put my hair in some braids though, y'all. And child, I kept them braids in my hair so long. I learned how to wash my hair in them braids. And you would have thought those braids was a part of my scalp, right? Look, I had some good human hair. My hair is naturally curly. I was like, okay, that's it. That's all I could do. That's all I could do. Okay. And I had to get through. I had to get through. I was just getting through. I was there. I was operating and moving and working, but I wasn't alive. Like I wasn't me. I was on auto, right? I don't want you to be on auto. Nobody should feel that way. So I always tell you my business. So what happened to me was I was in a relationship. It was really me in a relationship. He wasn't in it. I was in it. I was a single mother in a relationship, taking care of the children. Then my mother got sick. I lost my mother. I ended that relationship because I was like, it's not a relationship. I don't want to deal with anything fake no more. I want to be with what's real. I mean, in something that's real, something that I can feel. And I had to figure out how to cope and mourn and take care of my girls all at the same time. I had to figure this out. No one said, this girl just lost her mother, except for my neighbor. They would buy me groceries and stuff. I'm not going to hold you. They did. But it wasn't, that was outside, right? It wasn't like a family member. Somebody said, you know what? This girl just lost her mother. Let me help her with the kids, or let me see how she's okay. I didn't even get a phone call. I didn't even get a call of somebody saying, girl, I know you lost your mother. I know you and your mother were best friends. You know, what's up? Like, do you need a conversation? You know, do you need to talk? Do you need to, no, none of that. So the kid had to figure it out. So the one thing I wanted to do was cry. I had to figure out how to cry. And I didn't want to keep breaking down in front of the kids. So I had to make sure everything was done during the day. All their needs was met during the day. After 7:30, no more. No more mommy. I would put them in their beds, going, you have to relax, you have to do this, you have to do that. I'm here. Of course, I'm in the house, but this is the time where you have to go to your space, because I needed my space so that I can mourn, and so that I can think, so that my mind could work, and so that I can process my emotions and process my day, process my life, process this new chapter of my life that I was going into. So the next thing you know, y'all, it worked. It worked. They started going to their beds, going to their rooms at a certain time on their own. I remember one night I was like, where's everybody? Child, listen, they was already going into their rooms, laying down in their beds. Okay. And I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then, I noticed that they just independently just, you didn't have to remind them after a while. They just went to do what they had to do. Of course, the baby, she was little. That's different. But the two big ones, they knew, okay, this is what we do. She's going to have dinner at this time. I was very strict with my dinner schedule. I was very strict with what I had going on, because I needed them to understand we stand on this schedule. And this even worked on the weekends. It was crazy. It was crazy, right? And that's because a schedule was developed, a routine was developed, and children need consistency, right? I didn't know this at the time. I didn't know. I mean, I was in my 30s, y'all, but I didn't know. I had no idea. I was grown, but I didn't know, right? So this helped me to just have some normalcy. I have some time to myself at the end of the day, and that combated a lot of burnout. So when I would see other women, they would be stressed out with the babies, I would just say, like, do you have a schedule? And then they'd be like, oh, damn, listen, and I didn't even know how to deal with that at the time. I'm like, girl, let me move, right? But I learned that because my children had schedules and boundaries, I was able to get myself together, because wasn't nobody coming, was nobody gonna help me, right? I never had a babysitter really. I have that kind of support. It was just me and the girls. So there was no way that I could not have control without being like that yelling, screaming parent. Like, I hate that, right? There's no way that I could be in this house and I don't have control, and we don't have a system, and we're not a well-oiled machine. I couldn't do it. So after morning and after getting myself somewhat together, I realized that I can have a conversation at night. I can actually talk on the phone. I can, there's things that I could do, because they were trained to be in their spaces at a certain time so that mommy can be a whole entire human being. Child, I used to dress my dress form. I'll show you my dress form. I used to dress my dress form. I would pick out outfits, I would pick out looks, and I started to get to know me more, honestly, because of that schedule. And we're going to talk about a schedule, not in this video, but another one. But I want to go over the signs of burnout. right? Because we get burnt out. I know people don't think we get burnt out, but we get burnt all the way out, okay? Always feeling tired and exhausted, even after sleeping. Any of y'all woke up tired? I have. I have. Brain fog, forgetfulness. Oh my goodness. And I know we get a sort of brain fatigue because we are constantly making decisions for the family. We're constantly thinking, we're constantly strategizing, especially when it comes to finances and all the stress that takes a toll on your brain. So I know that we get forgetfulness and brain fog, and we also get decision fatigue. I said brain fatigue before because of that. We do. Feeling irritable and anxious and emotional. Y'all know. Y'all already know, right? But you know what your auntie gonna tell you. Check yourself. Check yourself, okay? Check yourself. Ask you, why am I feeling like this? Because the baby's going to be a baby. Child's going to be a child. Okay, they're going to do what they do. Okay, they're going to do what they do. Because kids be kidding, okay? The kids are going to do what they're going to do. But check yourself. Is how you handle the situation. Okay, be careful. Be careful. Watch yourself, okay? Take a deep breath. Step back. That's what I tell the mommies. Step back. You leave the room and get yourself together and then come back and deal with the baby. Well, not the baby, the child. Babies, we can't really leave them. But leave the room. Don't be yelling at my kids. Don't yell at my babies, okay? Watch yourself. Watch yourself, okay? And another part of this fatigue, this burnout, is getting sick. A lot of times mothers are getting sick. They're getting ill. They're getting like just simple illnesses, colds, things like that. Oh God, girl, I was just sick. Now I'm sick again. Blah, blah, blah. And that has a lot to do with the stress. Stress will break down your immune system, right? Now, this is a statistic that I found. 80% of single moms report sleep deprivation due to stress, not due to the normal things that go on. Your baby got a fever, you up all night, you got to go to, you know what I'm saying? Those are normal, those are regular things that happen with our kids. I'm talking about just you're not getting sleep because when you lay down, you cannot sleep, right? You're not getting rest because when you lay down, you cannot get rest. You're sleeping, but you're not resting, right? We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that because I've been there. I'm sleeping. I ain't getting no sleep. Oh, Lord, especially when I was in business, I get sleep. I ain't getting no sleep. It's sleep, but it's not sleep. It's not a quality sleep, right? But there's a lack of not quality sleep is one thing, but not being able to sleep because of stress is a whole other thing. So what I had to learn to do so that I could sleep, right? And these are some really good tips about sleeping. And this is what I had to do because I recently was stressed all the way out. Nothing to do with the kids, right? This is work related stress. And I wasn't sleeping. And I had to learn to get a sleep schedule for myself. So I actually have an alarm that goes off and let me know, hello, Twinkle Toes, it's time for you to go to bed, right? And I know when the babies are young, you have to make sure they go to bed before you go to bed. So we're going to talk about the babies' routines. We are going to talk about that, not in this video, but we're going to talk about setting routines for the babies at another time. But as far as yourself, once you get them down, are you sitting and scrolling and trolling on this here thing? Because y'all know this thing is powerful. Okay, you be on here just a choop, to choop, to choop, to choop. Okay, looking on the ticky-tock. Okay, you on the ticky-tock. Okay, looking and laughing or whatever, or taking in some bad information. What are you doing? What are you doing? You could be sleeping, right? Because your brain needs it. Your brain needs to relax, but instead of relaxing your own mind, you're catching dopamine hits. Cut it out. Cut it out. Auntie's telling, cut it out. Like, it's not going to benefit you. You need to sleep. Okay? All right. Listen. I love you. I'm your auntie. But sometimes I got to tell you like it is. You need rest, mommy. I need you to be that yummy, juicy mother. Okay, I need you to walk around like, where you get the new clocks, the daddy? I need you to be like that. I need you to be like hype like that. I need you to be like, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? And they looking at you like, huh? She's like that. Because I get sleep, I get rest. My skin is good, right? But let's talk about how we could get to sleep, girl, because I need you to rest. And I'm reading my notes, y'all. Ajiba Jiba. I told y'all, Auntie is a clown. I love to clown around, but we're going to be serious right now. So don't mind me. Don't mind me, okay? So, one of the ways you can reduce stress is to sleep. Get your sleep going, okay? Create a. Okay, so we already talked about the phones. You should be sleeping. You scrolling and you trolling. Cut it out. You in people business. You up there on the Facebook. You on the Facebook. You on the WhatsApp. You on the TikTok. Cut it out. Those are all distractions. You need to rest. Okay. Somebody said, Auntie, leave me alone. You know that phone sleep in the bed with you. Cut it out. Why is that phone in the bed with you? Okay, that phone is right there in the bed with you. It's not on the charger. It's in the bed with you. And y'all up here, why my phone is hot? Hold on, y'all. And y'all up here wondering why you tired in the morning. Because you're not letting your brain rest. You're catching dopamine hits. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. Up there on the Instagram. Okay? I know you be on the Instagram. Looking at people profiles and all that good stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all up there on the Instagram. Out there looking at pages that don't pay you. Get you an Instagram and put a business account on it, okay, and get paid from that Instagram and call me, okay? All right. Another thing we can do if it's hard for you to sleep is you can do breathing and meditating, okay? I hate to say it works. It works. I used to get frustrated and just be frustrated. My therapist taught me to take a deep breath and to sit and breathe it out and get myself together. I didn't know, right? I'm frustrated with work or what have you. She's like, no, 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 no. You have to take a deep breath, a few minutes just to get yourself together and then go back to, what you're doing. Oh, and I forgot to mention this. It's recommended that you start 30 minutes before your bedtime to wind down. I can't do that. That won't work for me. That's not how it works for me. So you do what works for you. 30 minutes is not enough for me. I honestly need more time because I pray, right? And if y'all don't think your auntie pray, honey, listen, I don't know how I would have gotten through being a single mother without prayer. So I have my Bible. I have 2 prayer books that I pray from every night, and it can take a half an hour just to pray and to read the Bible and to go through my prayer books. I'm dead serious. This is what I do. This is what I do. And this has strengthened me. Yo, my relationship with God is okay. We like that. We are like that. And it has made me a stronger person spiritually. Oh, yeah. Because getting through this thing, child, you need Jesus and everybody, okay? You need Jesus and all the disciples to get through this thing sometimes, okay? So pick your routine and what works for you. If it's 30 minutes, work that 30, right? Set your alarm. It's time for you to go to bed. It's time for you to wind down, right? And you got to be disciplined. You need more time because you're somebody like me. You like to read the Bible. You like to read your prayer books. And I do this every night, Saturday and Sunday included. All right, that's what you do, but set that time for you, right? This is a time for you. You got to bring it all back in. Bring it all back in. All right. Also, your bedroom should be your sanctuary, right? We need your bedrooms to be your sanctuary. Okay? That's mommy's space. That's mother's space, her bedroom. Okay? Now, I am this type of mother. My bedroom is my bedroom. Your bedroom is your bedroom. Okay? Now, because I believe in a bedroom boundary. And this is because my kids got their room, the living room, the kitchen, and the 2 bathrooms. Okay. I need my bathroom, my bedroom to me. Okay. And if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have any place where I could get me together. So you cannot come in my bedroom with your toys. You can't come in my bedroom chilling. Don't get in my bed unless I don't know you got a little fever or something. And most of the time, I'm gonna put you in your bed and I'm gonna camp out in your room with you. But my room is mommy's room. Okay, and I had to do that because I was by myself. And I had to be like this, y'all, because I'm by myself. I don't get no alone time. This is my only place where I can have alone time. No, 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 no. I will come in your room. I will sit and play puzzles with you in your room. We can play in the living room. We can play all over the house. But you can't have my room. That's mine. Okay? And the kids, they understood. To this day, if they need to come in here and do something, they be like, T, 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 I can come in. I'm like, girl, y'all mad old now, right? Also, my food was my food. Okay? You're not eating off my plate. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We ain't sharing food. No, I did not. Um, I had a friend who did not understand me. One time, me and her and the kids went out, and I was like, my, she was looking at my food. I said, "I'll order you one, Mama, but you can't have my food." Okay? No, no, no. It's a piece of chicken. You know what it tastes like. Okay, you want some chicken? I'll get you some chicken, but you can have my food. Her kids were all on her plate, digging in her plate, digging in her plate. That's you and yours. Like, I need a boundary. I need a boundary for a child. And definitely, I needed to have my food to myself. I needed to have my room to myself. You have every other part of me, but I need that for me. Okay? All right. Those good old boundaries, right? Definitely. Y'all made me forget where I was. Okay, we was talking about the bedroom sanctuary. I'm dead serious. Bedroom sanctuary. Okay, now back in the days, I used to have, like, you know, those rice lamps from IKEA. I would have me a rice lamp, child, and I would slide that little dimmer on it, child. You cannot tell me nothing. Crack my room window because I didn't have central air at the time, and I would just put, you know, some air on and listen to some music. Most of the time, it was Ronald Isley. That "Hello, it's me." That was my song, right? I don't know why I love that song so much. And I would just listen to that song over and over again and listen to light music. And I would be in my room. And then after everybody got on the schedule, like I said, I had more time. Like, I could actually have a conversation on the phone. I could talk to somebody without being interrupted. And people would be like, "Where are your kids?" I'm like, "They're in their rooms." I hear their kids and I'm thinking, yo, it's like 10:30. What's going on? Like I said, to each his own. No, I need time to myself. I need time to think. If I wouldn't have given them a boundary, I wouldn't have been able to start a business. Because when I decided I was going into business, I listen. What I did was I would sit at night and I would write out my business plans and what I was going to do. I needed time to think. I needed that boundary, right? If I was struggling with finances, trying to figure out how I'm going to pay these bills, how I'm going to do this, I can't do that when I have a screaming child around. I got to, listen, I got to have time for myself to figure out how I'm going to do this. I'm so serious. This is why I had boundaries with the girls. But it did take time to get them on that schedule again. We will talk about scheduling and all that stuff. And now we're going to talk about managing daily stress because I'm going all over the place with this. So, managing daily stress, right? Take small breaks when you need to. You feel yourself frustrated, take a deep breath, step back. Get yourself together, mother. Get yourself together. I don't want you stressed out. I don't want your hormones all over the place. I don't want your cortisol levels going crazy. Come on, we can't do that to our bodies no more. We can't. You end up with hypertension, diabetes, all this stuff. Just having years and years and years of, not being able to manage stress and not learning how to manage stress, right? Another way you can manage stress is exercise. Exercise helps me, right? Now, have periods where I haven't exercised and I have periods where I have exercise and the difference is crazy, right? So exercise helps. It does. Take a walk, take the babies for a walk, stretch, do something. You have to exercise. You got to get this body going. I know you're tired. I know you worked all day. I know you're doing this stuff all night. But please, 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 for your future self, exercise. And I ain't talking about you being cute and pretty and all this good stuff. Look, you're already beautiful, right? There's no ugly women. You're already beautiful. I'm talking about for health reasons, right? You don't want to end up with something that you don't need to have because you didn't understand mindfulness, you didn't understand exercise, you didn't understand the value of taking care of your body, not just your looks, your body. You know, everybody want pretty looks. They want to be pretty, 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 and that's good. I want you to be pretty. I want you to be confident, but I also want you to be healthy. I don't want you to be in your 50s ending up with like I said, the sugars and the salts and stuff. You don't need that. You don't need that. Honestly, you don't. Journaling. journaling. Journaling works. Um, I don't do traditional journaling. Excuse me, y'all. I'm losing my speech. I'm talking a lot, y'all. I get the typewriter to go on my iPad. You know, the typewriter that goes with it. I use that. And I sit and I just click, get everything out, and it works for me. Some people like to write. I don't write like that because I have tinnitus, whatever, in my wrist. So I don't want to flare that up. So when I know I'm going to be writing a lot, I will sit and I will type it out. But journal. If you are lucky enough to have a circle of good girlfriends, talk to your good girlfriends, right? Talk to them. But remember, there's reciprocity involved in that. They listen to you, you got to listen to them too, right? Know your audience. Are you listening, talking to people who really can't help you figure out stuff? Okay? Are you talking to people who, yo, they ain't got nothing figured out for themselves? I'm just saying, right? You might need professional help. You might need professional help. It's the truth. You ever had a bunch of friends that you could only present them with certain conversations? It's the truth. They out there. You love them, but they only going to a certain level with this thing, right? It's the truth. They only going right here with this thing. You need somebody who going to help you go there with this thing, right? That's when you step in and you get your professional help. Get your professional help. Call your job, HR somebody, and find out, hey, what type of resources we got. You know, pick up that little phone. Don't be scrolling on it. Pick up that little phone and find out, hey, what type of resources do we have? We got a little EAP. What's going on? Any free mental health services? Because I need to speak to a logical person who can help me to sort some things out. Right? We want to take it to the professionals. Okay. Certain things you take to your friends. But if your friends can't, you love them, but brain ain't braining. Listen, get you a professional for free. For free. Come on, let's stop being shy. Don't be shy. This is your life, baby. This is your life. And setting boundaries. Okay. Now, I ain't talking about with the babies. Right? I ain't gonna talk about the boundaries we want to set with the babies because y'all know kids are gonna be kids. Kids are gonna be kids, right? And I'm not telling you to be like me. If you want your baby to lay in the bed with you, yes, you know, ain't no place like mommy's room. That baby gonna love laying in the bed with you. Ain't gonna want to leave your room, right? But you do what works for you. But boundaries, y'all. Y'all, the ambulances is rolling up and down. I don't know what's going on, but we barely hear ambulance and stuff. So I hope whoever it is, they're okay. All right, so we're gonna talk about boundaries. Boundaries. And I'm gonna do my best not to be long-winded with this because this is the last subject I'm gonna talk about. But y'all know on that podcast, if you coming from the podcast, you should understand your auntie gonna talk to you about them boundaries. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna talk about boundaries. You know why? Guess why? Guess you why? Because everybody always expects us to help, overhelp, and help some more when it comes to people. You understand? Nobody has an issue with pushing a boundary with a single mother. In fact, they expect you to jump in and to be a nurturer for the world. When the truth is, You should be a nurturer to your babies. That's it. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Y'all don't know how many times I've come across this. Once I realized my place in my position and I started playing my position, I'm a single mother. I was at the time I was a business owner. What more do you want from me? I can't do no more. I can't help everybody, right? The less and less people I had around me. Boundaries, okay? Boundaries. You have nothing to give. The only people you have to give is to yourself and to the babies in the home, right? Your babies. You're doing the work of two people. You can't help everybody. You can't. A little favor here and there. But if there's no reciprocity, what we doing, right? You can't help everybody. But Lord knows people will press a single mother for help. And they'll know you're a single mother. They'll borrow money from you. They want favors from you. They want you to inconvenience yourself to help them. I have seen it. I have had people require things of me that they wouldn't require from the man they was. Child, listen, we ain't gonna go there. This is not the podcast. But your boundaries, boundaries for everyone. I need you to understand, okay? You are a delicate flower. Okay, pick your flower. You want to be a rose, be a rose. You want to be a daffodil or orchid, whatever you want to be. You are a delicate flower. You are a beautiful, delicate flower, right? And if you push you too much, you're going to break, right? You bend you too much, you're going to break. The flower is just a flower. She just exists. In our case, our job is to have more flowers, right? So we had our babies. Our job is to just take care of us. That's it. Take care of our babies. Let me tell you something. I remember when I was leaving the projects, y'all. Achieva Chiba. Y'all know I'm 3 generations into the projects, right? I've had people talk about me. Me not care. But 3 generations into the projects. And I'll never forget when I'm leaving, I'm saying, I got to get out of here. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I can't stay here. I got to get out of here. The girl started buying stuff and I would just leave it in boxes in my house. You know, it's time for you to go when you buying stuff and you leaving it in boxes in your house. Okay. Whatever was unboxed was not coming. Okay. Just some clothes. And I had beds in boxes. Yo, the place looked crazy because it was time to go. And one day, child, I get a knock on the door. I looked at the peephole. I see it's a lady in the peephole, and she looked like me. Okay, she looked just like me. Okay, she was dark skinned like me. Okay, chocolatey like myself. She had an army green coat. She had some braids in her hair. At the time, I used to wear braids all the time. She looked just like me, so I opened the door. I said, how you doing? How can I help you? Okay, I probably didn't say it like that. I probably opened the door and said hello, because, I was a little rough around the edges back then. And I was like, hello. And she was like, hey, girl. I was like, hey, how you doing? She says, oh, we're just with the community outreach program. And I'm thinking she coming to see if I need something. No, she coming to see if I would like to join their network. They're recruiting people to join the network so they could go out and recuperate, people to help them to build up their community, right? Now, I, at the time, was living in the worst housing project in Brooklyn. Okay? The worst. Okay? Probably number 1 still on the list, okay? Horrible. Shootout every day. We might have had some calm days when it was cold, but it was going to be the OK Corral moving forward. So I said to her, ma'am, I am leaving here. I got all my stuff in boxes. Everything is in boxes. And I'm moving. I'm leaving here. Okay. There's no way I'm going to volunteer to, help these project buildings stay up and clean and stuff. I'm not going to do it. I'm leaving. Me and my girls be out. And she says, well, if only the good people leave, This is what she said to me. She looked just like me. You know, if all of the good people leave, all that's going to be left is the bad people. She told me, because I forgot to say this on the podcast, y'all. She had 4 kids. She's a single mother with 4 kids. And she chose them buildings to be her fate for her and her 4 kids. But she wasn't going out without a fight. She was going to go and gather people to help save the community. God bless her. God bless you, honey. Okay, I said, that's good for you and yours. But that is not the destiny for me and mine. Okay, I did my time. I stayed here too long, and I'm getting on up out of here. Okay, all right, okay. So she says, okay. I said, okay. And I closed the door. I said, this girl's out her rabbit mind. If she think I'm going to keep stepping and pee in the elevator with my kids. I wouldn't have college graduates to this day, child, because my kids could have been a product of the environment. I would have been fighting the environment, okay? There's a whole study about the zip code and how much money you make. We'll talk about that another time. But I'm just saying, she wanted me to carry the weight of the world on my shoulders. No, 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 no. No, it's me and my kids. I carry that weight on my shoulders. My goal is to raise phenomenal human beings, college graduates, okay? Achiever. Did I tell y'all my second child is almost finished with that master's, okay? Listen. We don't carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. Could you imagine? She looked just like me. She looked so much like me, I was shocked. Okay? It was like Keena was knocking on the door. Okay? But no. No, 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 no. That's not the destiny of my children. I speak the destiny over my children. As I tell you, and we're going to get into all of that. Y'all got to come back. Hit that subscribe button. You speak the destiny over your children. I hope her children turned out okay. I really hope they did. But I know, not mine. Not mine. My kids was up there in the mountains with the deers and the bears and stuff, running from the skunks and stuff. But they they did not run from bullets. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So boundaries for everyone. Don't let any person expect you to do, expect you. No, 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 no. Boundaries. No is a full explanation. Okay, just say no. Isn't that a full sentence or something like that? Mm-hmm. No, no, no. And I will need you to get used to that because your cup is full. Okay? Your plate is full, excuse me. Okay? You can't do no more. You can't do no more. Right? So by you setting boundaries, getting you some good rest, eat you some good food, y'all, put on some good music, right? Give my babies a nice little scrub-a-dub-dub in the tub and put them on some nice pajamas on the weekend and y'all hang out. You regenerate your batteries, girl, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. I'm telling you. But you got to set the stage. So we're going to go through more techniques. Whatever I find out, I'm going to tell you. If you know of some that you would like to talk to me about, let's get this thing going, right? Each one teach one, okay? Let's get this thing going because as single mothers, we have to, it's imperative that we take care of ourselves so that we can take care of our babies. Rest is important. So if you like what you heard, it's only going to get crazier on this. My goal is to be as comfortable in video as I am on a podcast. Y'all hit that subscribe button. And again, the podcast is called Single Moms Conversations with Keena. We are wherever you find podcasts. When I first started it, I was like, God, ain't nobody going to come. Nobody gonna hear my stories. Ain't nobody gonna talk about being a single mother, all this stuff. And God was like, just do what I said. And listen, ladies, we have well over 100,000 downloads, which I'm so proud of. And we have a lot of ladies that listen in different parts of the world to the podcast, right? So now we got to bring it on the video, y'all. So y'all bear with me. I will get more comfortable as this goes on, because some people might be like, yo, she's stiff when it comes to the video. I am. But it's gonna get better. The more I do it, the more comfortable I'm getting, right? So thank you so much for being here. You could be any place else in the world, but you're here rocking with this OG. And ladies, if no one has told you that they love you today, I want you to know that your auntie loves you. And I will talk to you soon. Peace.